Hello.
Hi, can we speak to Rob, please?
Yes, speaking. Who's this?
Rob, this is Jeff, Jen, Fritch, and Tim at Q102. How you doing this morning?
Good. I'm sorry, who's this?
My name is Jeff Thomas. I'm with the Jeff and Jen Morning Show on Q102 Radio, and I'm here with my partner, Jen, Fritch, our producer, and Tim is also here as well. You're on speakerphone.
Hi.
Okay. Hi.
Hi.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm not familiar with you guys.
That's okay.
There's a radio?
Yes, sir. We're a radio show, and we do a feature on our show called Second Date Update, where we reach out to people that maybe went on a date recently that seemed like it was going extremely well, but then one of the people, sort of goes MIA. That's where we're sometimes asked to intervene and make a call on their behalf. And a lovely young lady by the name of Dana called us. She said she met you on Plenty of Fish, had nothing but wonderful things to say about you, but I think she's a little disappointed that she hasn't heard from you, and she is now wondering if it's something she said, something she did. Is there something she said to offend you? Is that something?
I just can't believe you actually do that.
You know what? I got to tell you, when the idea was first pitched, I thought it was the craziest thing, too, and it's turned out to be one of the biggest things we do on the show. I know it's a little weird, especially if you've never heard it before. Honestly, this is not an ambush. We just want to know if Dana did something that was off-putting to you. That would really help her out, because have you ever been on a date where you think it's going great and then somebody blows you off and you're like, what the heck? I thought things were great, and they won't give you an explanation. That's what we're trying to get. Unless there's something else that's going on.
Well, I mean, to be honest, this is kind of embarrassing. I really actually had every intention of calling, and I had been planning on it. I just actually wasn't sure about, how to tell her what I had to tell her, and some things that I personally had to take care of first. We did have a very nice time, and she's a very nice girl, and we had a great conversation. She hasn't done anything wrong at all, and I've just made a different kind of life decision right now that is going to keep me from having any kind of romantic relationship.
Oh.
So
your problem is you just don't know how to communicate that to her?
Or you just hadn't gotten around to it yet?
I've done a lot of soul searching recently. Personally, I've decided that I'm going to be entering seminary. I'm going to work to become a Catholic priest.
Wow.
It's something I've thought about for a long time. It's just, it took a lot of thought and conversation and prayer, because it is a huge decision to undertake a life where you decide to serve God instead of yourself. So that's kind of where I'm at, and I know that it's maybe a shocking thing because I was on a date, but it's become clear to me that I'd like to head in that path. So,
well, there's lots of callings, and I could understand investigating all of them before you make a decision. If you have that calling to do whatever, you could be in teaching, you could, be a deacon.
I get called to shoes a lot.
Well, I think it's cool that he was going out and seeing, like, do I want to date? Do I want to do this? Or do I want to that?
You're not a priest yet, but you're talking about taking a vow of celibacy and dedicating your life to serving God.
Yeah, and it's not an easy decision, of course, and life is complicated, and, modern life is even more complicated than ever, and I feel like if you're going to make a big decision like that, you should know what you're giving up. So, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Wow.
Okay. And so you say you've been thinking about this for a long time, huh?
Ever since I was a kid, obviously grew up Catholic, and my parents were very involved in the church and went to Catholic school, and it's something that's been a part of my life, something that I've always considered. Even when I was in 7th grade, I told everybody I was going to be a priest.
Yeah.
And then things kind of changed from there. And when I went to high school, I, got involved in sports, and my life went a different direction. And now that I'm older and trying to decide what path for my life to take, it kept coming back to me that this is something that I've always wanted, has always been a part of me. So
that's cool.
That's where I'm at.
Wow. Okay. Well, Rob, I know you're not familiar with our show, what we do. I should have mentioned this earlier. This was not an attempt to deceive you, but Dana is on the line with us, and she has had an opportunity to hear this.
Just trying to take it all in.
Take it all in and process it. I know, that's pretty heavy.
Yeah, this is great. My last boyfriend left me for another man. So the last 2 men I've dated, I turned one gay and the other into a priest.
Well, hold on now. I don't think...
No.
That's not how it works.
I don't think. I don't think
I'm
that's
being
what
for
Rob
real
is
right
saying.
now. It's real.
Well, Rob did say that he spent many years thinking about this. This is something he has thought about since childhood.
Totally. That was pretty quick to go from a date to like making this decision in a couple weeks.
Well, if he put that in a text message and replied back to her, do you think, Dana, you would have believed him?
No.
Not
Right.
for a second.
Not a minute.
Yeah, he
No,
needed
but
to. He needed to
could've
go to
called me
confessional
and told me what he just told you guys, and I would have understood instead of ignoring me.
I apologize for, being kind of MIA.
And I feel like we put Rob on the spot because you sort of hem and hawed your way through that. And I feel like, well, I know we caught you off guard. And that
A
was,
bit.
yeah, that was not easy for you to disclose just now.
And I bet that's a difficult conversation to have. I imagine you're going to have some people that are really excited. I don't know if you have one of those Catholic moms that dreams of one of her sons becoming a priest, or you probably have a lot of people that just don't know what to say. So you've had a lot of tough conversations, I would
My
guess.
mother is still holding out hope that I'll join the ministry.
Yeah, I bet she is. Would any of them still take you at this point?
Well, I would have to go to seminary school.
Seminary school.
Yes, yeah.
You know, it's so cool. I was working an appearance not too long ago down at a loft in Newport, and I was talking to the guy that runs the front desk kind of there, and he was like, "Oh, I'm getting ready to leave," and I was like, "Where are you going?" And he's moving to St. Louis to go to seminary school. He wants to become the chaplain, I believe, in the Air Force.
Oh, wow.
Which I was like, what an incredible thing, a goal to set for yourself. I've never met anyone that wanted to do that kind of work.
What a way to serve, because you're not just serving
Exactly.
God, you're serving the soldiers.
Military and
your
God.
country.
And I just was like, good for you. Congratulations. I hope all your dreams come true. I just thought that was a really cool thing.
That is pretty cool. And Rob, congratulations to you.
Thank you.
It's a huge commitment.
Yeah, that's why I thought about it a long time.
And do not think for 1 second that you were the final nail in the coffin, the final bead on the rosary that sent him over the edge.
It just means you need to pray a little harder for the right one to come into your life.
Oh, man.
I don't think that's making her feel any better.
No.
It will. Listen, it happens. Trust me. I prayed all the time. Please, God, if I'm not supposed to be with XYZ, bring the right person into my life. I would pray for that all the time. And now I found a magnificent man that I have an amazing life and child with. So it is possible.
Okay. Thank you.
She doesn't believe me, but it
I don't
is.
think that'll need.
All right. Well, Dana, we
Bless your
appreciate you
heart.
coming on the Jeff and Jen Morning Show.
Yeah, thanks, you guys.
And Rob, we appreciate you being so candid with us.
Oh, thank you. Have a wonderful day.
And good luck to you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Good luck.
All right, if we can do a second date update for you, shoot us an email, Jeff and Jen, 2 N's and Jen, Jeff and Jen at WKRQ.com.